When small businesses grow, owners have to declare what type of workforce mix is best for their business. I'm here with Laci Buzzelli from ADP to discuss what to consider when it comes to worker classification. Hey, Laci.
Hey, Vicki.
So I'm excited to connect with you. I have very good news. My business is growing, but the amount of work I have still fluctuates. I need to bring on help, but I need to do it without overcommitting. Do you have any advice for me?
First of all, Vicki, congratulations on growing your business. That is such an exciting time, an encouraging point for not only you, but so many business owners out there like yourself. But I also know it can be very overwhelming. The first thing I encourage you to do is consider the type of help that you'll need. Is it a traditional employee or is it a 1099? It's really important that you properly classify your workers or you could be liable for penalties.
That's good to know. I definitely don't want that. So how do I ensure that I'm classifying my workers the right way?
That's a great question, Vicki, and the right question. How you classify your workers is based on whether the worker meets federal and state tests for independent contractor status. So let's unpack some of those main differences. An independent contractor or 1099 worker generally runs their own operations and has many customers that they work with. They take care of their own business expenses and they're responsible for paying their own taxes. They also do not receive any employee-related benefits. If it's specialized, project-based, or something that you only need in burst, that's where freelancers or independent contractors might be the right fit for you. Again, as long as those tests are met. The second worker type that you could consider is a W-2. They're hired for ongoing work in the business and will be on the company's payroll and have taxes withheld from their pay. They're also eligible for benefit offerings. I know that was a lot, Vicki, but did that help?
Yes, it definitely helps. So with my creative studio, someone who's with me all the time, managing all our projects might be considered an employee versus, say, a motion and graphics designer who I would hire for specific projects. As long as that motion graphics designer meets all of the tests, then they could be considered an independent contractor. Did I get that right?
Yes, you got that right. And if they don't meet the criteria, then it's best to classify them as an employee where they'd be entitled to all the rights and benefits of employees. And remember, there are great resources out there to help guide you. Check out IRS, the Department of Labor, and all of your state laws for guidelines to help you classify who's a W-2 or a 1099.
Thanks. That's very helpful. I definitely don't want any surprises.
Exactly. I know that's the last thing you want as a business owner. And it's also best to practice a periodic zoom out to audit any long-term contractors to make sure they still meet contractor criteria and haven't drifted into de facto employee status.
Thank you so much, Laci. This makes a lot of sense. A good rule of thumb for small business owners: match each role to the right worker type and have regular check-ins to ensure that your worker mix is working for you. Go to adp.com for more.